How are microschools and homeschool hybrids and these non-traditional classrooms and teaching environments changing the trajectory of education, not only for our students and parents, but for teachers? In today's podcast, I'm going to share with you the difference maker in your life when you stand up for what you truly believe is best for children, your own children, the future of education, and your wildest hopes and dreams that truly resonate with who you are destined to be as a teacher, as a parent, someone who is so beyond the cookie cutter, one-size-fits-all model for education. Today, I know you're going to be inspired as you sit wondering, is this going to be the right road for me to take in education? Is this really going to be the difference maker for the future? Can I really make this big of an impact? Are parents in the community going to support me in this endeavor? I cannot wait to share the facts with you. Welcome, teacher friends, shining stars, visionary leaders. I'm so happy that you are with us. But I know that you may be feeling overwhelmed by the pressure of building your microschool. You may be staying up at night wondering how to juggle everything: the legal paperwork, student enrollment, marketing, finances, time, all while trying to create the best possible learning experience for your students. You're over there daydreaming about the amazing ideas that you have for your own school, your own way of teaching, creating a space where students thrive, where learning is exciting, and you have the freedom to do the things your way. But at the same time, you may be feeling the weight of the responsibilities of making it happen, wondering if it's even possible to turn that dream into a reality. Do you long for a clear path forward? I know you do. You don't want to figure it out all by yourself. If any of this sounds familiar, I've been there too. And that's why I created Microschool Masterminds, your go-to program for educators who are ready to refresh, revise, and relaunch their school or homeschool hybrid. Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale, we have the tools, the strategies, and the support to help you every step of the way. Over the next 3 months, in Microschool Masterminds, we're diving into the Refresh, Revise, and Relaunch series, where we'll cover everything from legalities and time management to marketing, money, business systems, and operations so you can position your school for success in the new year. And guess what? It's the Giving Season Sales event. Right now, you can join Microschool Masterminds and get $40 off the monthly membership or nearly $500 off the yearly subscription. You'll gain access to video modules, templates, resources that you need to launch, grow, and scale your microschool with confidence, along with group coaching. Over the next 3 months, we are specifically focusing on how to grow, revise, refresh, and relaunch your school, your program, your offer for the upcoming year so that it's not too late to market and gain your student enrollment. If you're ready to stop daydreaming and start doing, head over to teacherslightyourlightshine.com/masterminds and join us today. Let's take those big ideas and turn them into something amazing. If you are here with us at Teacher Let Your Light Shine for another empowering episode, whoop whoop, raise your hand, because I am delighted to share this podcast with you. If you're here for the first time, welcome. You are probably wondering, golly goodness, what is Teacher Let Your Light Shine all about? What are microschools and homeschool hybrids? We are in our almost 4th year of podcasting about non-traditional education. I'm Mackenzie Oliver, your host, and we are in year 5 of having our Lighthouse Learning Microschool and Homeschool Hybrid program. What once started out decades ago as a dream now has come into fruition, definitely what I would call during a time of crisis, when the world had shut down during COVID and when I felt completely lost as a teacher and disheartened as a parent and longing to know what my purpose was. So from my living room, serving 8 students, including 2 of my daughters, we grew the next year to 12 students, to 18 students, got a location, went to 50 students. Now we have 85 students, and we've had a wait list since September. I share this with you because this is proof that families are craving innovative, personalized, and flexible learning environments. Let me tell you, I live here in Florida where we have a transient state of students and families that are coming in and out. Many students and families are straight from public or private school looking for a different way of learning, looking for a different type of learning. And I see all over the country so many states that are embracing this out-of-the-box, non-traditional education where they are actually providing educational savings account money to families to support their decision in pursuing other types of outside-of-the-box education. As a matter of fact, I know coming from Missouri, I'm originally from Missouri. I've lived in Florida for the past 10 years. I have many teacher friends. My family still lives there. And I know that they've just passed something called Mo Scholars, where they are branching out and giving funding to families to pursue different types of educational endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, the sky is the limit. We are on the brink of education completely turning around. And straight from our living room, from our backyards, from the farm to the mountains and the forest to the churches, all over in different scenarios, different campuses, education is changing, and it's changing for the better. Those of us who have stepped into this as educational entrepreneurs, we are building a business, we're building a school, we're building a learning environment based on integrity and reputation. The intention is so focused. We are intentionally focused on the goodness that we can provide families, and our names are stamped behind it. We don't have to go through all of the bureaucratic processes and accessing different types of funding or permissions to do the things that we know are most needed for families. And that doesn't mean that we are also creating these haphazard learning environments. They're so intentional because we know that families are sacrificing their time, their energy, their resources to bring their children to us, and they want an incredible return on their investment. If they don't receive the return on their investment, they're not going to send their children to us. We've now lost the impact, and we've now lost what we have poured our heart and soul into. You better believe we are the difference makers. We know that it is up to us to continue to build long-lasting connections and high-quality education for students and for our families so that we can maintain a level of integrity and reputation for our own family's sake, for our own name's sake, for the students that we serve. And I am hyper passionate about this topic. Now, to give you a little bit of background about our school, we are a kindergarten through 8th grade microschool, which means that students can come full-time Monday through Friday. We do all the heavy lifting, all the enrichment and socialization for their children. Or families can choose to come 3 days a week for academics, homeschool the other 2, or come 2 days a week for our enrichment programs, but homeschool at home, or choose 3 days academic, 1 day enrichment, 1 day enrichment only. There's so many versatile offerings that we give families, and that's because we've read the market. We found that families are looking for different opportunities and ways that we can serve their families. We also have an integrated trades career pathways for our middle school, and we are launching our high school in 2026. But the funny thing is, it started right here in my living room, thinking that, yes, I had always wanted to do something similar to this, but not knowing if it was really going to last. Started with 3 third graders, 3 kindergartners, and 2 seventh graders. Now we have, as I had mentioned, 85 students and a wait list. Your values and what you bring to the table, they really do resonate very deeply with families. For an example, you may be a project-based learning, focused school, where you are centered around engaging hands-on learning. Maybe you're a forest school, maybe you're a Montessori school. Your values are going to really resonate with families who are searching for a place where their children can thrive socially, academically, and emotionally. Hey, teacher friend! Before we dive back in today's episode, I have something so exciting to share with you. As a teacher or a homeschooling parent, an education entrepreneur who's been thinking about starting or growing a microschool, now is your time. I want to personally invite you to join Microschool Masterminds, a comprehensive program designed to help you launch, grow, and scale your microschool or homeschool hybrid. But you may be wondering, what exactly is Microschool Masterminds and who is it for? It's a step-by-step guide packed with all the tools, strategies, and community support you need to create a thriving microschool or homeschool hybrid. And whether you're just beginning or you're already running your own school, our program is tailored to meet your unique needs. When you hop into Microschool Masterminds, you'll automatically see our community, our chat. You can go into the teacher mailbox, which has brand new content every single month to watch, to download, to even be able to plug and play with our templates. We've got 10 modules where you can go at your own pace to learn so many incredible insights of what it's like from me, who has built this microschool over the past 5 years. And over the next 3 months in Microschool Masterminds, we're rolling out our Refresh, Revise, and Relaunch series, a focused plan to help you prepare for a successful relaunch of your school or program in the new year. We'll be covering critical areas like how to handle the legal aspects of running your school so you can be compliant and confident, time management tips to help you balance your work, your life, your flowing from running and thriving and learning environment, marketing strategies to ensure that you are filling those seats with the right students, a plan of action on how you're going to review your finances, analyze what's working, what you need to do in order to make it better, money management tools to help you create a sustainable growth and profitable business. Plus, we're going to dive into business systems and operations. They're going to help you streamline your day-to-day and ensure your microschool runs like a well-oiled machine over the next several months when we are balancing all of the holidays and must-dos in our microschool. And here's the best part. It's the Giving Season Sales Event, which means you can join Microschool Masterminds at a discounted rate. Right now, you can get $40 off a monthly subscription or save nearly $500 off the yearly membership. That's an incredible value for everything that's included. Our video modules, templates, resources, live group coaching, brand new content every month that's going to help guide you through every step of your microschool journey. By joining now, you'll have everything you need to confidently relaunch your microschool in the new year with a solid foundation in place. But what if you don't have a microschool yet? Get in and learn from people who have been doing it and are doing it right now. You are going to become so much more advanced. Our members are thriving, and I want to see you thrive too. So, what are you waiting for? Head on over to teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds and sign up today. Over the holidays, we can be together. This is your chance to step into your calling, prepare for your year ahead, and take advantage of our Giving Season Sales Event. I can't wait to see you inside Microschool Masterminds. teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. The demand is growing exponentially, as a matter of fact. We have such an opportunity right now. We are ahead of the curve. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. I'm actually headed out here at the end of this week to California with Vela to discuss in front of Stand Together and many donors who are so enthralled by the continuous education innovation. I'm so honored to be able to represent our school and to be able to represent Vela, who has astoundingly helped hundreds, if not thousands, of microschool owners through grants and funding. It's so funny because as I was meeting with the ladies who I'm going to be speaking with through Vela, we were discussing how when I started the Teacher Let Your Light Shine podcast, I then started a Facebook group, and many people in the Facebook group said, "Hey, I heard of this foundation called Vela, and they're giving out a $10,000 grant. Do you think it's a scam?" And everybody's like, "I don't know. I'm not going to do it because I think it's a little scammy. I'm not really for sure." But some of us actually went ahead, applied for the grant, got the grant, applied for another grant, got another one. And now Vela is leading the nation with the amount of funding that they give to people who are embracing different options for education and creating entrepreneurial endeavors in microschooling and homeschooling. They were ahead of the curve, and now they're the biggest piece of allowing us to continue to be ahead of the curve. It's absolutely beautiful. So in these realms of microschooling and homeschool hybrids and out-of-the-box education systems, we are finding that this is where innovation is recognized. We're not just a small alternative. The movement is supported. The states are seeing real value, foundations and donors are seeing real value, and the potential to revolutionize education is absolutely remarkable, and people are catching wind to it. The choices for families are validated. They are celebrated for making forward-thinking decisions, and we, as the founders, have every opportunity to teach and break down the barriers for what could be holding people hostage and in shackles to make a change for their child's education because they thought, this is safe, this is comfortable, but I know it's not working for my child. Their child's needs come first. When you see governments, when you see states, when you see foundations pouring money and resources and time and energy into education movements like this, you can see that there is sustainability and trustworthiness in what we are building. There's like a stamp of credibility. We know that we're a part of something bigger, and the barriers to change are literally broken down. Education should work for the kids, not the other way around. Project-based learning, student interest, all of that is students being able to let their light shine, education working for the kids, not kids sitting with textbooks, working towards and for the education. When education should work for them, learning should be so indefinite and so impactful for them. We are absolutely preparing students for a changing world. The careers are changing. The hands-on exposure are changing. We are not limited. We are not living in the 80s where families work 9-to-5 jobs. We are living in the biggest growth and expansion of all time in history. With technology, families are working abroad, families are traveling, families are working hybrid, families are working part-time. They want more flexible schedules, and they want more flexible schedules for their families. That's what microschool and homeschool hybrids can give to families. We're building this community of belonging and close-knit connections. Think about it. I look at, for an example, my husband and I. This is a life-breathing commitment we have made. We both stepped away from our jobs. My husband just recently stepped away from his full-time, secure job, benefits, insurance, all of it, to come and be a part of this movement for our school. You better believe we want a close-knit family and a close-knit community. You're building this through integrity and reputation. You're giving it your all. This is entrepreneurship. The intention is so focused. And not only that, but the ability to promote equity and access to families, people who would never have access to this type of education. I think about the families who've gone through hardship. Many families think that many people believe that this is only for affluent families, but it's not. These are families who have sacrificed to be able to say, listen, I'll go back to work. I want my child to have a really good education. I'll drive an hour and a half both ways so that my child can have a really great education. It's important. We are encouraging innovation in education. We're not just teaching. Teaching is a beautiful art, but we are innovating. I think about, we have an interior design unit in our middle school. And through that interior design unit, students were able to build little tiny houses, and they were able to go visit a tiny house village. And they learned through STEM. And as students in kindergarten through fifth are learning about the different continents and cultures, they're building the Great Wall of China with their math facts and with blocks. And as new students come in and we see that this curriculum just isn't working for them, what else can we add to? What can we take away? How can we accommodate without having to ask permission? We can do it for them. Without having to consult a big budget, we are able to make provision for these children. We are creating these future leaders without actually feeling as if they have to go all the way through high school and then they become a leader. It happens now. We're doing it differently and we're doing it more effectively. And here's why. Typically in microschools and homeschool hybrids, the class sizes are smaller. We have 15 to 20 students, but there's always a teacher and an assistant and pull-out support. We have ability to tailor lessons. We don't just have standardized lessons or curriculum. The design is so intentional. You can pre-assess, you can group your classes, it can become more fluid. You don't need bureaucratic approval or processes or rigid standards. You're able to adapt so very quickly and keep education relevant. Funding. If you receive funding or scholarships, you're able to work directly with families instead of financial aid or any type of distribution of funds having to go through this rigid process of accessibility. We're able to be more flexible, more personalized, and build great relationships. There are so many philanthropists. There's so many people that are supporting this work. This is truly freedom of speech and freedom of expression. There's a huge shift in the market. There's a huge shift in education. It's for so many families. And with the movement to grow and scale, you do not want to miss out on an opportunity to build something so great for the future of your community, the future of your family, the future for where education is going. You have to start getting serious and get in now. I hope that this really gave you an insight to the difference that this means for those of us who are taking it seriously to form something better, not necessarily big. It starts small. Don't despise small beginnings. You have the power. You are empowered to make the best use of your gifts and talents and the best use for what you are called to do. I'm so thankful that we have the ability to be able to speak on this, to be able to build on this, to be able to create from this. And I hope that you are catching the wind beneath your sails, because I'm telling you, actually, is it wind beneath your sails? No, it's wind beneath your wings. I hope that your sails are catching wind. I hope that the wind beneath your wings is going. I feel completely fired up, so passionate about being able to make such great decisions for the future of our families, of our communities, of our nation, of education. Guys, education is the most powerful tool, and we get to be a part of it. Wow. It's absolutely incredible. If you're not a part of our Facebook group, you've got to go there now. It's Teacher Let Your Light Shine's Microschool community. You can head over there, look us up on Facebook, look at our website, teacherletyourlightshine.com. You can snag coaching to help you to build your program or your microschool. You can be a part of our microschool masterminds, where you've got this shared network of people who are learning and growing together, professionally developing themselves and each other. You can grab our resources to help you get started with your microschool. You don't have to feel like, how am I going to do this? It's who can help me. We have so many people in our Facebook group, in our microschool masterminds, in our right here through this podcast. This is who can help you. It's not how can I do this? It's who can help me. Be thinking of that. And you are the person. You are going to be the answer to people whenever they say, how can I get my child to love school again? How can I get my child to want to learn? How can I create something different that feels so much more relevant than what my child is doing or what students are doing in school right now? Instead of people going, how can I do that? They're going to say, who can help me? And they're going to find you. Welcome, teacher friends, shining stars, visionary leaders. I'm so happy that you are with us. But I know that you may be feeling overwhelmed by the pressure of building your microschool. You may be staying up at night wondering how to juggle everything: the legal paperwork, student enrollment, marketing, finances, time, all while trying to create the best possible learning experience for your students. You're over there daydreaming about the amazing ideas that you have for your own school, your own way of teaching, creating a space where students thrive, where learning is exciting, and you have the freedom to do the things your way. But at the same time, you may be feeling the weight of the responsibilities of making it happen, wondering if it's even possible to turn that dream into a reality. Do you long for a clear path forward? I know you do. You don't want to figure it out all by yourself. If any of this sounds familiar, I've been there too. And that's why I created Microschool Masterminds, your go-to program for educators who are ready to refresh, revise, and relaunch their school or homeschool hybrid. Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale, we have the tools, the strategies, and the support to help you every step of the way. Over the next 3 months, in Microschool Masterminds, we're diving into the Refresh, Revise, and Relaunch series, where we'll cover everything from legalities and time management to marketing, money, business systems, and operations so you can position your school for success in the new year. And guess what? It's the Giving Season Sales event. Right now, you can join Microschool Masterminds and get $40 off the monthly membership or nearly $500 off the yearly subscription. You'll gain access to video modules, templates, resources that you need to launch, grow, and scale your microschool with confidence, along with group coaching. Over the next 3 months, we are specifically focusing on how to grow, revise, refresh, and relaunch your school, your program, your offer for the upcoming year so that it's not too late to market and gain your student enrollment. If you're ready to stop daydreaming and start doing, head over to teacherslightyourlightshine.com/masterminds and join us today. Let's take those big ideas and turn them into something amazing.